These brushes were about like $30 each. If you girl math it, they're all dual-ended. So basically, they were half off. I have to quickly get ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and test these out real quick. Don't have much time. Let's see how these multitasking brushes help. Let's test out the small side of F4. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this works nicely. That was like the quickest I've ever blended out my concealer. That like blended out in seconds. Okay, what about in between here? Okay, I can turn the brush to the side and get in between the brows, which is nice. Let's test out EF1. So I could really get in that under eye area. And then I would flip it around and buff it in. So I would take the product and apply. I'm going to use the bigger side of the F4 to buff it out. I don't feel like the bristles are fighting me. They're just really going exactly where I need it to. First impression, that's pretty impressive. Flipping over the F4 for the smaller side and getting in those harder to reach areas around the brow and the temples. Okay, yeah, I can see why this brush is a favorite. And bronze at the face. Let's test out the F1 on this side. I'm going to take the larger side of the F4, same one I used for the foundation. Just go ahead and buff. I feel like the F1 blended out the bronzer a little bit better. We'll see, I'm about to test with blush right now. Let's test out blush. And that really just blended it out in seconds. Switching over to the F4. I love how the F1 feels on the cheek. In terms of performance, I would say either one works, but I think I definitely do love this one a lot more for blush and bronzer. You can definitely use the F4 for blush and bronzer. I definitely think it just comes down to preference. Definitely mostly drawn to the F1. And I know everybody loves the big side of the F4 to apply blush, bronzer, foundation, and it does work amazing, but I'm really amazed by the small side of the F4 and how quickly it blended out concealer. I'm just gonna powder a little bit with the EF1. And I do like this shape a lot so that I can get the sides of the nose and under the eye. I'm gonna take the F1 and then just set the entire face. Okay, now I'm gonna use the EF1 and just do a quickie little eye look. I got this palette in the original launch, so that's how old this palette is. I probably need a new one. You can definitely make it work, but I think I prefer this as a face brush. We're already here, might as well finish up the look. This is Makeup by Mario Spice Chai. Okay, and interesting enough, I didn't like this shade on me during the winter. Now that it's summer and a lot of the warmth has come back into my skin, I like that a lot. Nude Glow. This is my quick everyday get ready with me makeup. I do enjoy these brushes and I would recommend them if you want to try them out, if you're looking for new brushes. We'll see how I end up really liking them because, again, like I said, I love to store my brushes like this, and I don't think they'll get damaged if I store them like this, but I just would rather not damage them. So I'm gonna have to just lay them like this. I have to do like an updated routine once I wash them because I did use these straight out the box.